All right, you're getting ready to spend multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars on a house, a brand new house. And one of my favorite things about buying the brand new home is, listen to that sound, that's crispy. The blue tape walk, the orientation, the presentation, whatever you want to call it, every builder has a different phrase for it, but basically what this is before you take delivery of your home, before you close on your home, you're going to do a walkthrough with your builder to see how everything in your house functions, how it works, and to make sure everything is ready to go and presentable for you to close on it. So I'm going to give you some tips today on how to make the most of your blue tape walkthrough, what to expect when it comes to buying a new home, the things the builder should cover, and the things they'll tell you that they probably won't cover. So let's get into it. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to show you guys all around and give you every tip that you need when it comes to your blue tape walkthrough. So come on, let me just put that right there. All right, now every builder is gonna do this a little bit differently. So what I'm gonna give you is kind of some general terms or guidelines on what to expect and how to do this. Number one tip when you're getting ready to do your blue tape walkthrough is I don't care who built the home, whether it was Highland or it was D.R. Horton or anybody in between, and I don't care how much you're paying for that home, please get a home inspection. Here in DFW, those are gonna run you probably somewhere between $400 and $700, depending on the inspector you pick. I would love for you to get that done before you do your walkthrough so that the builder has the opportunity to review it and begin to start fixing things that they need to fix before your walkthrough. So let's time this out for a second, and then I'm gonna show you around this house what to kind of look for when we do this. So let's say the builder schedules your walkthrough for a Thursday afternoon. Every builder does this differently, but a lot of them will say, hey, can we get the inspection done by that Tuesday or Wednesday that week? Great, sounds good. Call your inspector, get them out there, pay them, let them run through the house. A couple things on the inspector to know. Inspectors are generalists, right? So their idea is they have to make sure the home functions as the way it's designed to function. Sometimes they're gonna point things out that a builder is not gonna fix, maybe because it's not the same code, but usually with good builders, if they're not gonna fix it, they'll usually tell us why. So you want that report back, you wanna send that to your builder, and then you wanna have that for your walkthrough to make sure you can get any questions answered. So this walkthrough is two parts. One, you're like making sure your house is functional and pretty and ready to go. Two, you're learning how everything works in your brand new home. It's gonna take you probably 2.5, maybe 3 hours, depending on how big of a house and how detailed you wanna be. So let's go start, let's start in the garage on this house, and I'll show you a couple things to look out for, to ask questions about, and we'll just kind of work our way through this house, this inventory home that is completed. I'll point some things out as we go. All right, in the garage, it's kind of echoey, so I'm gonna try and talk not too loud. Every builder has a different standard. You know what? I'm just gonna cheat and we're gonna open the garage so we can get rid of some of this echo. Every builder has a different standard of what is allowable and what they do in their garages. Some builders have started not painting and texturing their garage walls. It irks me. I wish they wouldn't do that. Some of them don't do, as you can kind of see right here, some of them don't do baseboards. Some of them do. Some of them do baseboards in the garage if it's a higher tier product. But at least for the most part, find the builders that at least paint and texture, you know. So what is allowable in a garage is a little bit different than what is allowable in a home. So I'm gonna spin you guys around. I'm gonna show you here. Okay, so in my opinion, looking down here at this wall, we should ask the builder to fix that. And knowing this builder, I think they probably would. They would definitely want to cut out some of this pink tape, the insulation stuff. Yeah, that should be fixed. Sometimes a builder will tell you in the garage that there is a allowance for something like that. You just have to kind of ask and see. So in your garage, you want to look, I guess I should give you guys a reference for blue tape. When we think about this stuff, the rule that I like to think about is, as crazy as it sounds, I know we're not fans of COVID and whatever we believe about that, but the COVID rule, right? So 4 to 6 feet. So like if I can stand somewhere and I can see something on a wall 4 to 6 feet away that is a blemish or an imperfection, it needs to be pointed out and we need to address it, right? That's because if you end up getting on the wall and you're looking at it like this the whole way, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. I tell all of my clients this. This is you're getting my spiel that I give to all of our clients that work with us to help buy new construction homes. So I'm just giving it to you guys in video form. You get that close to the wall, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Look for things that you can see, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet away, and mark it so they can come in and do paint touch-ups. Now I will tell you, builder paint, it's flat paint. All the builders use it. It makes it easy to, in a way, hide imperfections. It also makes it easier for you long-term to have a canvas on things if you want to make changes later. So in your garage, that's kind of your allowances there. They will take you up in your attic. They will show you how to change your air filter. They'll show you any extra material that's left over. Pro tip, ask them before closing if they will get you a brand new air filter with all the construction debris and stuff going on. It's just one less thing you have to pay for. Ask them for that. Then they'll bring you over and they'll show you, hey, look, here is your sprinkler system. Got your map, how to run it. They're gonna show you all of those things. Ask any questions about that. Most new homes in North Texas do have a full sod and irrigation. There are very few builders that don't do that. Next, we've got our GFCI and our lovely breaker panel. When you hire an inspector, they're gonna come through, they're gonna check all your breakers. I'm not an electrician, I don't know how to check all that. I just know if it works or if it doesn't. We're also gonna make sure we ask them, please take the lock off of it. They do that so that nobody can steal your breaker box. Amazing that they would do that, I know. So they put that lock on there, they're gonna take it off before closing. Let me show you this really quick. You'll see this oftentimes, and they'll be like, I don't want a giant pile of bricks. And it's like, yeah, me neither. But here's what I will tell you. It might be beneficial to keep some of them just in case something goes wrong with your bricks and you have to replace a couple here or there. Keep a few. Tankless water heater. They're gonna talk you through that and how it works. They're gonna remind you that science is still a thing, which means you have constant hot, not instant hot. If you have a tankless water heater, water still has to get to its location. They're gonna show you how all that works. Every new home builder that I've experienced is also gonna have one of these somewhere in the house. This is your whole home water shut off, so you don't have to go digging in the yard to shut off the water to your home. Check that, learn how to do that, make notes. Let's go inside. I'll show you a couple things to take a look at as we walk through the home here. Inside your house, thing you wanna do is you wanna grab every single door and you wanna make sure it shuts and latches. And if it has a lock, make sure the lock engages. Sometimes the doors are not super fun. So we're gonna walk in the laundry room. We're gonna turn and we're gonna do the same thing. See this one's a little loose. So we would ask them and say, hey, can we adjust this? And they say, yep, absolutely. On this wall right here, a lot of builders are doing these now. It'll either be in your laundry room or it'll be in your master closet, or if you have a media room, it might be in there. But this is where all of your wiring, so internet, coax, all that stuff is gonna terminate, and they're gonna put it in the wall. So when AT&T or Spectrum or whoever comes out, they've got that there. On your laundry room, a couple things, obviously clean out right there, washer hookup, in-wall, look down, there we go, in-wall dryer vent. So we're looking around, we're seeing, hey, like, okay, so there's a spot right there on the wall, boom, right there. So see, here's what we would do. We take our tape and bada boom. I mean, obviously, we want to tape it a little bit prettier than that. That's all you're gonna do. You're gonna mark it, they know, come in, take a look at it. If you have, another pro tip that we're gonna put in here, if you have an older dryer, there's a chance that your dryer will trip when you plug it in because electrical code. Sorry, that was highly inappropriate. That was electrical code has changed and they had to rewire how they do those plugs. So if it trips, you just need to flip the wiring in your dryer. Builder will talk you through that most of the time. So I'll show you the pantry on this house. Well, nothing crazy. Again, we're gonna check a door, make sure, door, yep. Also gonna flip all of our light switches, make sure the light switches work. In your kitchen, you want to check your hard surfaces. So check your countertops, check your backsplash. Builders are all gonna tell you your backsplashes, your tile, and your countertops are not sealed. They use a grout with sealant in it. I would recommend you seal your grout before you cook spaghetti. That's just my personal preference. Also, you want to check your oven and your microwave, make sure it runs, dishwasher. And if you hire an inspector, they're going to do a lot of that for you as well. We want to look up, make sure everything's good to go. Cabinets, make sure they are flush. So like right down here, there's a drawer that's it's a little off center, it's a little wobbly. So we want to ask the builder to get the cabinet company in here to do a cabinet punch, which means they're gonna come in and adjust everything. They'll show you how all that works. Make sure it's in good working order. We'll come over here, bada boom. We'll check our range. Yep. Oh yeah, if you have a house that has a gas line running to it, they are also gonna show you, so like underneath this cabinet here is a gas shutoff for your appliances. Every appliance that has gas running to it, they will have a shutoff for, so that's part of what they're gonna show you as well. They'll show you how to unclog your disposal. And here's the cool thing, as you're walking through your home and you're looking around, and I'm just gonna set you guys down right here, spin you around, I'm gonna show you the living room real quick. And you're walking around and you've got your blue tape. Couple of tips, because as you can see, this living room, you can't even see the ceiling. It's really, really high. So, pro tip, blue tape, you see it on the wall, you're marking imperfections, or sometimes builders will use blue tape, sometimes they will use green tape to mark drywall corrections. So if it's on the ceiling, most of the time, they want an X on the floor. If it's up high on the wall, most of the time we tear it in half, do this, we create a little arrow, bada boom, on the wall. Now, here's one of my first pro tips. You can always tell you have a good company that built your home and a good builder by how they interact with you in your walkthrough. So for example, I did a walkthrough the other day with some clients, and the warranty person, so it was the builder and the warranty person, and the warranty person was walking through the house actively pointing out things that needed to be fixed. And I love that. It is a huge vote of confidence because that person works for their company. And if they're coming and saying, hey, you know what? Nope, this is wrong, we need to fix it. Nope, this is wrong, we need to fix it. I love that. So you can always tell the quality of the company you're working with and the quality of your builder based on how they interact with you during your walkthrough. Now, there are gonna be things that sometimes they say, hey, you know what? We can't fix that, or there's something we can't do. I would much rather them tell me why than just tell me straight up no. So for example, if it's like so one of the things that gets hit with inspectors is they'll call out water pressure, and it'll be like, hey, your water pressure is a little too high. And so then the builder will be like, I can change it if you want, but most people want more water pressure. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna change it, that's fine. So as they walk you through your home, as they call in the professionals, as they get everything fixed, they're gonna walk through, they're gonna document, they're gonna talk you through all the details. The measure of a good builder is how they respond in that walkthrough, how they answer your questions, how they talk you through it. Guys, but pro tip, please, these are still like guys and ladies that they're still humans. Please be kind to them. Like, you can ask questions, you can be firm, you can, ask for them to fix things, but please continue to be kind. That goes such a long way in this process. Next tip, as we're walking through, let's see if I can show you. Windows, all of your windows, you wanna take the time, go up, go down. If you have the ones that lean out like this, make sure they show you how to lean them out. This is so you can clean your screens, clean the inside of your window. Most important thing to know here is this has no counterweight. So if I let go, this thing is coming out. So don't let go because you'll lose your window. So check all your windows, make sure they slide up, slide down, make sure they lock. And while you guys were sitting there, I saw something, and I'm gonna show you. So look, right here, we got nail pops. So that would be a piece of blue tape. Same thing up here. They just need, and up there, and right here. So they just need to come through and fill in their nail holes, paint, and finish doing their touch-up on that shelving unit. So checking windows, checking doors, checking light switches. The hardest part to me about buying a new home is the middle of the night when you're like, what switch does what? And where do I learn how to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night so I have to pee? So check your light switches, figure out what does what. Occasionally, we've had times when it's like, we have light switches and we don't know what they do. If you have a fan speed controller, make sure it is working and they've got it wired right to control your ceiling fan. So check that. We would check our doors again. Again, like this one, we want to open and shut. Now, I'm gonna step out on the patio. I'm gonna talk to you about outside. Okay. North Texas soil sucks. It is, for the most part, I'm gonna put this here just so I can say it. For the most part, it's red clay, which means it's not super sturdy. So there's going to come a point when you have concrete cracks. Rule of concrete in Texas, unfortunately, is concrete that has cracked and concrete that will crack. Now, what I'm talking about, if I can find one, let's see. Oh, look at that, I got one, right there. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but it runs, that is a surface level crack. It is non-structural. There is nothing they can do about that. There is, unfortunately, like I said, nothing that can be done. Now, if your concrete starts to heat and you can stick a quarter in it and it slides one direction or the other, they probably need to know about that and you probably need to make a warranty claim. Your driveway and your patio are not structural. Most builders are going to tell you that, which means if there's those small minor cracks in your driveway or your concrete, they are probably not going to fix them, unfortunately, because it's probably just going to crack again. Now, again, massive foundation crack, they're going to take care of that. Concrete on the ground, on your patio, unfortunately, there's nothing they can do. Just wish I had a better answer for you on that, but I would rather shoot straight with you and be honest. Other thing you're gonna notice as we walk around the outside of our houses, people always see, I'm gonna point it out, there's a hole right up there. And they're like, Zach, they missed a spot. And it's like, no, that is intentional. So your brick is a facade, which means it is not holding any weight. It is just there to make your house look real, real pretty. And if moisture gets back there, that's gotta have a place to go. So those are there to make sure moisture doesn't get in, and if it gets in, it has a place to get out. Same thing on your brick. You will see over time mortar cracks in some places. If you see them on your inspection, they should be able to fix it before you close. At some point, it is just going to shrink. If it starts making its own roadmap, that's a warranty thing. Big deal. As we're in the backyard, last thing I'm gonna tell you in the backyard, these houses, even in the neighborhoods that are larger lots, are still really close together. Exhibit A. Bada boom, that's a whole nother house. You can kind of see in the middle, and this is in a 60-foot lot section, guys. So 60-foot lots, you can see how close these houses are. So if you water your side yard all the time, and your neighbor waters your side yard all the time, there's probably gonna be some drainage issues. Your yard is engineered to run water away from the home. Most of these builders are putting a swell in the backyard to basically gather it and let it run away. They say it's engineered that way. Is there sometimes issues? Yes. Will they come out and fix it? Maybe, depending on the issue. Most of them have a 48 or 72 hour standing rule. Side note, brick's a little dirty. Right here, we'd ask them, hey, can we clean that and see? They may not be able to. Anyway, standing water, 72 hours after a rainstorm. If it's there, they can probably check it. So also, some builders' warranty policies and warranty claims are easier to work through than others. To be honest, it's all warranty. Even the good ones, it can be a pain in the butt sometimes. So we're checking light switches, checking closets. We're in our, let me spin you guys around, in our bedrooms. Again, you're gonna go room by room through your house. They'll show you how your thermostat works. We're gonna check bathtubs, showers, run the water, flush the toilet, turn it on, get a feel for it. Okay, so like this, look at that, right? We got a little, you see it? A little scuffy mark, needs to be buffed out. That should be on the list. There's a lot of things that go into buying a brand new home. So we love doing these walkthroughs. I wanted to show you guys how to make this work. before we go upstairs, I just want to tell you, if you are in the Dallas area or you are moving to Dallas and you want to buy new, I would love to help you. This is what we do for our clients every single day. All we do is new construction, nothing more, nothing less. New construction, so what we take care of. So if I can help with that, I would love to. Contact information down below. We would check all these cabinets. We're gonna walk up front. We would check the media room, check the door latches, like so. Make sure those work. You're gonna check your front door, make sure it latches. They're gonna show you how to make sure there's no light coming in. Again, you're gonna walk the entire home with your builder. So you're marking things. So like the bugs come with the house. I'm just kidding. They will treat for pest control. They are treating, you just gotta ask them. The other thing to ask them too, depending on when you close, ask them to mow one more time and ask them if they'll remulch your front yard. Some of them will say, oh, absolutely. Some of them will, they'll be a little difficult about it. But if you want them to, ask them to remulch and ask them to mow one more time before you close. So it's one less thing you have to worry about in the chaos of moving in. Now, I'm in a secondary bedroom. I want you to notice, that's a light switch. Nothing's happened. A lot of builders are putting lights up there in ceilings. That's where lights go. But they're also wiring for a ceiling fan. That secondary switch is your wiring for your fan. So it's not that there's a switch that doesn't work. It's just that you don't have a fan there yet to put in a fan. So you can also see, we would mark it. There's a scuff mark right above, right to the left of that light. It gets marked for paint so that they can come through and check everything else. Bathroom, toilets, all good. All right, want to show you on the stairs, because this might trip a lot of people up. You want to just make sure your railing is secure, right? Secure, it's painted. Your carpet is nailed down. Now, on a second floor, you might hear a little bit of a floor pop or squeak at times. Why? I don't know, I'm not an engineer. Ask them about it. So, we wanna check all this. Floor plugs. Again, please, if you didn't hear me before, pay for the home inspection. Please, I don't care who built it, ask them. Because the home inspector is also going to check your HVAC, your plumbing, and your roof. I'm not getting on your roof. I got a kid on the way. Ain't no way I'm getting on your roof. Let the inspector get on the roof. Now, you want an inspector that's gonna be super detailed. If you're already under contract on a build and you're like, well, crap, we didn't call Zach, we messed up. That's okay. If you need a good inspector, if you look down in the description of this video, you will find links to 2 incredible inspectors here in DFW that I do a lot of business with. They inspect a lot of homes for me. I don't make any money by referring them. I just trust them to do a good job. Okay, so I'm standing here and I'm gonna spin you guys back around because I can see it from here. And I'm gonna see if I can get the camera. Okay, look at the railing, that first railing going up. You kind of can't see it, so maybe I have to get closer, but there needs to be a touch-up right on that railing. Right on the corner, they just missed it, so they need to come back through and do their paint touch-ups again. So now the question is, what happens after we do this walkthrough? Well, you're gonna do the walkthrough. The builder's going to, and again, every company has a different policy, but they're gonna write it all down. Probably they're gonna have you sign off that, hey, we talked through this, we answered your questions, and here's what we owe you. We owe you paint touch-ups, we owe you cabinet touch-ups, we owe you a garage door opener. Like whatever is missing, they're gonna write it down. And then probably a day or, the morning of your closing, you're gonna come back to your new house. It's gonna take you about 15 minutes and you're gonna walk through that house with your builder one more time just for them to show you, hey, we had to fix this, this is fixed, everything's good to go. We cleaned your house one more time. We've demastered it so that nobody has keys running around and you can close and get access and get into your brand new beautiful home. This is the culmination point, this is the finishing point. Some people ask me like, Zach, should we have our inspector come back out? You can, most people don't, because a lot of builders will provide you with, if you ask them like, hey, the roofer came out, we just need the report from the roofer. Hey, the HVAC company came out, we need the report from that. They all also do their own third-party inspections. They all also do a very, depending on the builder, what they call a quality inspection. Some of them do it better than others. And there are reasons that I like selling. This, to me, this is where the difference is made in quality of builder. This house we're standing in case you haven't noticed, based on the design or the flags outside, this house, this is a Highland home. I have never had an issue with Highland when it comes to getting things fixed that we do on a third-party walk. I've had some minor issues with other builders, but to me, this is where builders stand out and make their money, is in how they care about and respond to blue tape walks, orientations, how they take care of issues. My one that I was telling you earlier, that I said, hey, remember, we walked through with that was a K-hop. And I love that. They did a great job walking us through that home with their warranty, and they're pointing it out. And they're like, yeah, you know, hey, this is wrong. We need to fix this. We're gonna let you take your time, walk through it, get everything. You can tell the companies and the individuals that take pride in what they're doing compared to the ones that are just here collecting paychecks. And when you know that, it makes a world of difference in your house. That doesn't mean your house is always gonna be the cheapest home in the neighborhood, but it does mean you're gonna have quality. So I hope this was like really, really helpful for you guys. If you are looking and 2026 into 2025, 2026 is gonna be your year to buy a home, let's talk. We have a resource right here for you. It'll help you browse builders, floor plans, communities, whatever you need, guys. And if I missed something, let me know. I mean, obviously we didn't go through every single room in this house, but I just want to give you kind of an idea of what to expect and how to walk that home with your builder, so you walk in with confidence when it comes to buying your new home. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get you out of here. Boop, boop.